This weekend marks the 10th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. Its victims are remembering the storm's terrible destructive power all along the Gulf Coast. More than 1,800 lives lost, damage exceeding $100 billion, hundreds of thousands of people displaced from their homes. A couple of days after the storm, photojournalist Jason Parker and I followed a local family delivering supplies to hard-hit friends in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, near Biloxi. Tonight, a storm victim remembers that mission of mercy and how Katrina changed him.
Have you thought to yourself, what if we had stayed?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm a pretty tough old nut, but I might not have made it out of this one.
It was a staggering sight. Before Hurricane Katrina, Jack and Kim Williams' house stood here. A few days after the storm, when the Williams took photojournalist Jason Parker and me to their address, the home was gone. This month I talked to Jack for the first time in 10 years. Via telephone, he recounted that he had planned to stay at his home and ride out the storm. But as the water rose, he decided to get out while he could.
I thought we were going to be safe. I didn't think the water would have that kind of power, so we put a lot of our belongings and things that we cared so much about up in the attic so that they wouldn't be damaged. Well, you know how that went. So the whole house, everything was gone. There was nothing left but a slab.
There wasn't much to salvage, just a few scattered items.
That makes me angry at that storm. I mean, to lose my house, that's one thing, but when it took away all those, memories and pictures and things that we had, that I don't like.
The Williams' plight was made easier by their friends, Jim and Linda Brown of Inman. They made an 8-hour drive from the Upstate in an SUV loaded with supplies from their church and prayer.
We couldn't just sit there and not do anything, and I know this is just like a drop in the bucket, but it's something.
I just want to let them know somebody loves them.
Jack Williams says though he lost his house, Hurricane Katrina made him a smarter man and a better man.
If a storm of that magnitude gets out in the Gulf, I'm leaving. I'm not going to fight it. It just makes each day more important to me, so I try not to waste a day. And I've probably have, but I really try not to waste a moment of my life anymore.
Well, you've heard a lot about how badly New Orleans was damaged by Hurricane Katrina, but as you saw in that story, Mississippi was hammered as well. Storm surges of 18 to 20 feet came far inland and tore through that state's coastline, destroying entire residential communities, businesses, and infrastructure. Close to 200 people died in Mississippi. And for me, seeing the devastation with my own eyes and hearing people tell how they survived was one of the most unforgettable experiences of my career.